Well, welcome back, everyone.
For a Time Like This podcast.
I'm Natalie.
And I'm Ashley.
And we're your hosts. First, I kind of want to say thank you for everybody watching our other ones. We've gotten a lot of people kind of telling us,
That they're listening. Positive response.
Yeah,
to
we
it.
had a lot of
We wanna
positive
say thank you for
responses and
that.
stuff. So we want to thank everybody for watching, and y'all just continue to follow along.
Yes, and keep up the comments. We've had a few, and we want more. We love them.
Yes,
so comment
we love
below.
'em. Yes.
Comment on.
And if you still have, comments or things about mom, you being a mom, if you want to, comment down, even on this video,
Yeah.
y'all just go ahead and comment down, and we'll maybe share it.
Your next one. So
Yeah. All right. So I think today we're wanting to talk about our summer goals.
because summer's right around the corner. First day of summer, June 16th.
June
sometime in June. So it's just
We'll
next
just
month.
say June 1st.
Not sure. We'll have to look that one up. But summer is coming up.
Yes.
So we have made some goals for ourselves that we want to imply.
Yeah, we're
our
going to try
life.
to imply it, really, just to kind of not only just do things in the summer, but really just reach our goals.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
I'm like always try to be like set goals. And then like as I reach them, you feel better. But if you don't set a goal, you're definitely not going to do it. So
Right, yeah.
we're telling you our goals. And then at the end of the summer, we'll
And
still be listening.
if we do them,
We'll
we will let you guys
Yeah,
know.
this is
And
how good we did with our goals this summer.
Yes, and whichever ones that we didn't do, we'll probably just be like, we didn't go through this one, so.
We'll go back and edit it out. No, I'm just joking. All right, would you like to start off with your goal?
Sure. Okay, so my first one on my list was to be outside more with the kids, and even just myself if I need to, like if the kids are napping or if they're with somebody or something, I still want to be able to go outside. All right, so my summer goal was to be outside more with the kids.
I actually have that same goal on my list, is to be outside every day.
Yeah, the
It's
sun is good for you.
It is. And just being outside just makes you feel better.
Yes,
So
I think
even if it's
so.
just like a walk,
Yeah, a
just
walk,
outside
just
playing, which my kids love being outside.
Yes.
But here's the problem I have with myself. This is what I'm like made it a go on my list, is usually on Mondays, like I want to get my housework done, and I'm like, no, we have to stay inside. We have to stay inside so I get everything I need done. So I feel like that's where my hang up is. So that's one of my that's what I'm going to work on to be able to go outside, is like, how can I schedule what I need to be done inside in order to get outside?
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I do the same thing sometimes. I usually split mine. Like do stuff like once a day. So like an example, when I need to clean my bathroom, I pick one day and just clean all that, and then the rest, like I'll do my minor things. Like if the dishes need to be done, I'll sweep.
You do those daily?
I do those, like sweeping and stuff. I do that.
Have you ever heard of the Clean Mama?
No.
That's kind of her schedule. Like that's what she. But I've tried.
No, I mean, I that's
So
what
that's just
I've
your
been
own
doing.
thing.
Like, that's
Yeah.
what I just do. Like I pick on a Tuesday or something. That's my bathroom cleaning day. Like that's the only thing that I really need to get clean that day, and the rest can either wait at the end until the end of the day. Because it's not that important, because I already
Right.
got my important one
Done, okay.
done. So.
But
new.
yeah, the Clean Mama is like, it's a popular thing, and she has like Mondays you clean your bathroom, Tuesday you dust, Wednesday you vacuum, Thursday you mop, and then Friday you like do anything left over, and those are like your main areas each
Yeah.
day. And
Yeah.
then, so I don't know. Do you do like a room, or do you do
Um,
kind of that?
I usually say if I need to get the girls' room cleaned up, which it's normally picked up because I already pick it up during the day anyways. If they gotten like all their toys out and they haven't picked it up, we'll usually take that day or that few minutes just to put the toys away that we're not playing with before we go outside or something. But I mean, that's what
And
we
on that
try
list,
to-
she has like 5 things you do daily. Like every day you do laundry, every day you wipe down surfaces, every day
Yeah.
you pick up the floors. So I don't know. I need to maybe do something like that to kind of
Yeah.
get my so I can
Yeah.
get outside.
But anyway, on the subject of just going outside, I mean that's one thing anybody could do. Just pick a day that you want to clean something, and if you want to go outside, just go outside. Like that's it. Like, you will come back the next day.
Like,
you
yeah,
know,
I feel it's like right now I'm in the process. Like, I feel guilty if I'm inside doing chores I need to do inside, but then if I go outside, I feel guilty because I'm outside and I need to do stuff inside. So it's in a very
Well,
bad place right now.
I kind of look at it this way. Your cleaning stuff will be there. I mean, will be there when you get back. Or
That's what my mom tells me, but it still drives me nuts when it's not done.
oh, I mean, I understand. It drives me crazy too. It does. But like, I look at if I really want to go outside with the girls, or the girls
Right.
really want to go outside, I'm like, that cleaning stuff will be there when I get back. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything.
I've tried to do
So,
it like when they go to sleep, kind of stay up and
yeah, I
do
do
it
the
that
same.
way.
Yes.
But then at the same time, like usually my husband's home then, and I don't like to be trying to clean when he's
Clean,
home.
yes.
Now I'll do the kitchen like because it's has to be done, like
Right.
the dishes and stuff. But yeah, when he's home, I'm like, well, I don't want to be focused on that.
Yeah.
One of those things I need to work on. So once I figure it out, Natalie seems to have it. That is
I don't.
something
I
wanna do
have
outside
not
too.
figured everything out, but I have just kind of picked my days. So
On my list this summer to do is to declutter, and I've actually started it a little bit.
Okay.
And I've just had this like realistic approach.
Yeah.
So I had a Curate on my countertop, and it was like fine. It worked really good,
Right.
and I'm like, I don't use that Curate. I'm getting rid of it.
yeah.
So I got rid of it. I have a George Foreman in my cabinet that I never use, and I'm like, it's going. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with these
Right,
things, but I'm like, if it's not something I'm daily using,
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of it. Like
Hey.
it's just taking up clutter. I feel like my house is just so full, and I'm like, that's my approach. And
Yeah.
so I decided because before I'm like, this needs to be decluttered, and there's so much stuff that needs done. I'm just like not doing anything. But I'm just gonna start with my own stuff. Like the
Yeah.
kitchen's my domain.
Right.
Nobody's
Yeah.
really in the
Yeah.
kitchen but me.
Right.
I mean, they
Right.
come in, but you know what I'm
Right.
saying. So I'm just gonna start with my stuff first. Like I'm gonna go through all the stuff in my kitchen, get my kitchen organized. That's where I'm at the most in the house. Is always in the kitchen, and so I'm just gonna start there, and then I'm gonna start on my clothes.
You might be inspiring me just to kind of get
Yeah.
myself.
I've got so much, and I'm like, I even had some dish towels that was in there, and I'm like, I don't even like the feel of those. There's brand new. Actually, I got them for my wedding anniversary, or not anniversary, my wedding shower, and I just like got so many. There's a ton of them in there, and I'm like,
Right.
as I ruin some, I just replace them.
Replace them,
There's
yeah.
some in there. I'm like, I don't like the feel of the material.
Yeah.
I don't really like those. They're out.
You get rid of-
and
yeah.
so I'm just trying to be like real. And but there was like some Tupperware that's missing and stuff, and I'm just like, and as I come to it, I'm going through it.
Yeah.
Like whatever I come across, I'm like,
I feel like I did that last year, but with my shed outside. Like, I got rid of stuff that I'm like, I'm going to save for later. But
That's my
really, do I
problem,
really
though.
want to save it for later?
I'm like, this is seasonal, so I'm trying to
Yeah.
think too. Like, did I use this last summer? But I didn't. It's
yeah.
going.
Yeah. So I think you've given me a little bit of inspiration just to start my kitchen first.
I just feel like there's so much stuff, and it's not doing anything other
Yeah.
than causing me like clutter. I hate.
Yes.
I hate it.
Clutter.
So
Yes.
that's one of my goals this summer is to declutter my
Declutter.
home slowly.
And
Very
she's probably
slowly.
that's probably another one I'm going to be writing down. Another one of mine is to read at least 4 books this summer. This is for myself, and not just like audio, not listen to them and stuff, but actually read them. I only picked 4, but I might only get 2 this summer. But I mean, 4 is my goal. So I'm going to try to read 4 of them. I'm not sure what kind of books I'm going to read yet. I don't know if I'm going to do a series or just a book individual or a fiction or nonfiction. I don't know.
I think I'm going to do it with you.
Okay.
I actually have, like, the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm going to read 24 books this year. And I was good audio books. It didn't matter to me. I was going to
Right.
get, and I'm only 4 books away from that goal. And it's what, May? So I'm going to
yeah.
meet that.
Yeah,
So maybe
yeah.
I'll just read 4 books with you this summer.
Yes.
So we could either kind of read the same books or read separate books and then
Yeah.
discuss them if you want
Yeah.
to. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we can tell y'all what books we're reading.
Yeah.
And
If
then
y'all
I-
interested. Yeah.
So yeah, that's
So-
a good one. I'm going to do the same thing with you.
All right. What's your?
All right. Another one is I'm going to try to be healthier this summer. And it's just kind of like a general statement, but like I've been finding myself, like this morning for breakfast, we had donuts. And I'm like, that's not really what and usually I do cook breakfast, but
Right.
like, I feel like that's what, like, so lately I've been like, whatever's easiest, like, oh, this is easier, I'm going to feed, so
Right.
like, no, starting, I go on vacation next week, so I don't count.
After vacation. After vacation. She'll
Yeah,
start.
because I've been so
It'll
tired.
it'll be about summertime after that though too. So
I've
it'll
been
be starting.
like tired lately, and I just haven't like felt that good. So I'm like, I'm gonna be healthy. I'm gonna eat better. Like eat better ingredients. And I do cook at home a lot, but I'm just like, I'm going to be better at what we're
What you're
eating,
eating.
and I'm going to be like moving my body more. So
Yeah.
either maybe not just straight up work out every single day, but I am
Right.
like at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Right.
I'm going to be walking. That's my go to be healthier.
Well, in the healthy talk, I think I'm gonna try to do my best, which I've been already kind of doing a little bit of like, I'm not doing keto or nothing, but just really just low carb stuff. Like for dinners, we like to have like a meat, and then it's like potatoes, mac and cheese, and like the rest of the starches that we all like. But like,
Yes, it's good.
I'm gonna try to kind of cut that out, like not to have so much starches in our meal every day, because I feel like that
And I'm
affects us
not
too.
doing this to like lose weight or anything like that. And I mean, if it happens, it's okay. But it's like, that's not my goal. Like my goal is just like to actually change my habits,
Yeah.
like to form new habits that are like with us.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Well, I feel like that's one of my, like, what I would like. I would like to lose a few pounds. I mean, I feel like I'm feeling myself, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're
and
saying.
it's, it would be a good thing just to kind of start eating healthier and doing healthier things, so.
Yeah, that's one of my goals is just kind of get out there and be healthier.
My next one is to go to the zoo this year, especially during the summer. We will know if it'll happen because, man, during the summer it is so hot. So I don't know if we'll get to do that in the summer, but we will do it. We do it every year. So I know that's one of our things that we like to do every year during the summer. And it'll be probably in September until we do it when it cools down a little bit, but we will do that.
We went, Oakley's went to the zoo before, but Truth's never been. And they're at a good age, I think, this year.
Yes.
So I'd like to go to the zoo. Everything you do, I'm like, that's a good idea. I think I'm going to try it. No, I love the zoo. And it's like affordable activity that you can do.
Yes.
I do like that. My next go is to less phone time.
Okay.
My,
Yeah, that's a good one.
our pastor talked about it the other day.
Yes.
Like, he preached right at me. I felt so guilty because he was like, I see moms outside, their kids playing, and they're on their phone. And I'm like, ooh. Because sometimes they'll be playing and you're like checking your phone or looking at your phone and you're like, oh dear.
Yeah.
But I do want, like, because you don't even realize how much you're on your phone. Like, it is so much. Like, I'm
Yeah.
constantly, even if I'm not just on it all the time, I'm checking it all day long.
Yeah.
And so I have a goal. Or I have
I do that sometimes. I'm telling off on myself too, because I mean I do that too, especially when we're outside. Like when you're inside, you're doing chores and stuff, but like you're sometimes checking your phone too, and then when you go outside, you let them go play, but you get to sit down and then you get to actually be on your phone. So like you're on your phone again. So yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing it. I'm trying to make a plan in my head. My thinking is I'm going to wake up early. That's always my plan. But like if I get out of bed, my kids get up with me. Or if they hear me, they wake up. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I can just lay in bed on my phone and I can do all the, like, because our work right now is on
Yeah,
phone and my
right.
other stuff. So I'm just going to do all my work in the morning, like before we kind of get out of bed. And then maybe check it whenever they're down for a nap.
Yeah.
And then again, maybe at night, just try to, and like, but like if someone's calling me or texting
Yeah, you
me or
gotta
something, I'll
answer.
check that, or I might even listen to like audiobooks or something like that. But just that constant looking on my phone and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm planning to, hope my husband's not listening because he's not have to be, is before last summer I tried to, like, on Wednesdays from 4 until bedtime, no phones
No
at all.
phones.
Turn it off. Like, no calls, no text, nothing.
Yeah.
And usually my husband's home at that time.
Yeah.
So that's a go to be less phone time and like have that fast.
That's a good goal,
from
just to set a
We
time
did it last.
at least
I did
1
it
to 2
last year,
days or
and it was like you don't even realize how much you just look at your phone. Like just even like when you're not doing nothing, you just
Yeah.
like check the time. Just looking at your phone, you're so addicted.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like a good I like doing that. Just a afternoon of no phones whatsoever.
Right. Okay. That's a good one. Very good one for anybody that wants
It's
to.
gonna be a hard one. I'm not gonna lie.
So I had another one. And it was to have a yes day with the kids during the summer. So I had this idea through Pinterest, but it was just like somebody vlogged or like did a blog on their stuff, and it was to have a yes day with your kid, and it was anything that really like, as long as it wasn't gonna hurt them or as long as it wasn't gonna hurt anybody else or them or whatever. To have a yes day on what they want to do that day. So like if they get up and say, "Mommy, can we have some pancakes?" Yes, we can. And and if they're like, "Mommy, can we go to do like that?" If set that specific day for that yes day, because if you have like errands and stuff and you're like, "No, we can't because we got to go do something,"
Right.
well, that's not your yes day.
Right.
So
that's
yeah,
good.
I thought about doing that just
Because there's so many times.
Yeah.
There are so many times they'll ask you for something
Yeah,
like,
and you're
"Hey,
like,
can I get these
"No."
crowns out? Can I color?" And you're like, "Oh, right now it makes
Yeah.
such a big mess. Maybe they make you."
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
So
a
I
whole
thought
day.
about having a yes day, maybe one or two.
Oh, my word.
One or two during the summer with the girls. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one. Because Oakley was all like park or McDonald's or so. I like that. Now, I might have to wait. They're kind of little, so she may not comprehend that. But
that,
I think your oldest would really,
Yes.
really like that
Yes, I think she would
one. That was
too.
a good one. My next one is Bible study.
Oh yes.
You had mentioned this in our first episode
Was that
about
our first one?
spending time with God, like
More-
something that you learned this past year. And that's what I want to do. I want to I read my Bible, but I want to start like really
Studying it,
and
yeah.
understand it that way. I bought for my Mother's Day. I got me a journal Bible. So excited about it. I can link
I
it below,
actually
but
asked my husband for this for my birthday, and
he didn't get
if
it.
you're listening, honey, I still haven't received it yet.
I told my husband what I want. I send it to him, and he says, "Okay, order it."
Well, maybe I should just order my gift.
That's how I did it. But it's a pretty Bible. It's the leather. I'm so excited about it. But it has like the big margins.
Is it ones that like you can like write on the side?
Yeah, like the
Like
margins
notes?
like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, that's kind of how I want it, because I feel like when you read a scripture, you kind of want to take a note on how you felt about that scripture. So I kind of want that too.
See, I've done it in the past where I've had like the Bible and then I have a notebook. But what I found is like sometimes I'll highlight like a verse or something, and then I'll have my thought in another notebook, and I rarely go back or even
well-
find that notebook.
Yeah. Well, I have the problem where I have notebooks, and my kids think that they could just rip the pages out and scribble on it. So
But I was like so excited about this because I'm like, it'll be all together.
Yeah.
That's something I want to do, just like to really study
That's
my
awesome.
Bible.
Yeah.
And that I'm so excited about my
well,
new Bible.
if I get my Bible, which if my husband's good with it, I'm gonna go ahead and order my birthday present and do that with you, because I really think that's a good way to really just study the Bible, like as you're reading it along too. So
Yep. And this one has like cross reference, and I didn't know what that even meant. But like it'll have a verse, and then it'll have like another verse, and the verses kind of like coordinate with each other,
like
or
connect a little.
yeah, like they kind of have that same meaning or a little bit different twist, and it kind of helps you learn a little bit.
Yeah.
So that was something I really wanted to work on this summer, is just really studying my Bible.
That's awesome. Yeah. Another one I really wanted to do with my kids was to go to the library, which aren't right now. Our library's having that story time stuff going on during the summer, so I'd like to at least go to every one that I can, because I know my kids will enjoy it. And even though I probably won't, it'll take away from my stuff that I need to do. But that's fine. That's the part of summer goals, is to But one of my that summer goal was to at least take my kids out more, and then even this doesn't even cost anything. So like
it's
just
free
taking them to the library,
Yeah.
it
My kids
brightens their
love
day.
the library. They have like a whole play section, but I haven't took them to the little
Story time?
My youngest one's been a little bit too young, but I think he's his age now that he can go. So I might join y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I think the first one we went to, it was great. It was their last one until the summer started, but it was good. They enjoyed it. They had fun, even though it was just them and another kid. They had fun, just kind of really just being around with another kid.
My last goal, which I think is going to help me do all the things that I plan to accomplish, is just to be better organized. Because I think that's probably like the key to everything. So, like if I can organize my schedule and organize like the things going on throughout the day, and even organize like the things in my house, like when my kids know where stuff's at,
Yeah.
then I could, for example, Oakley's clothes, I have them organized. I don't fold her clothes. I have them organized where I have like a bin where all her nightgowns go, and I have a bin for all her skirts, and I have a bin for her shoes. So I can say, hey, Oakley, go get this, and she knows where that bin's at, and she can
Right.
get it herself.
Yeah.
So if I folded all that and she goes in and gets it herself, she'll undo it anyway. So
Yeah.
I just toss them all in there. The only thing, I hang up her dresses, but yeah, nothing else is folded. You
Yeah.
just throw it in. And
So-
but it makes it a lot easier
Yeah.
because I can just say, hey, go get this.
Yeah.
And so the better organized I'm going to be, the better everything else will work out, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that's a good one. I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like I have all my stuff a little bit more where I want it organized anyway. But that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm,
good
but
one for-
I'm thinking like everything organized, like my schedule organized,
Yeah.
my
So-
thinking organized.
so not just things, but just
Yeah,
like just
everything,
your-
like
okay.
in
Yeah.
every aspect of my life, my vehicle more organized,
Yeah.
my home more organized, my schedule organized, my planning throughout the day. That way, if I'm like, okay, I need to run to town, okay, I'm gonna look at my schedule. I'm gonna say, okay, on Tuesday,
Yeah.
get all this stuff done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
kind of like that.
For my last one, I don't really know if it's a goal, but I kind of would like for it to be for this summer, for us to go on a small vacation to Branson, even if it is
Have you
not
been to Branson before?
I've been to Branson, and I miss going. So it's if my husband's listening.
Wink, wink, hint, hint,
Wink,
nudge,
wink. Just to take a small little trip, just for during the summer. I've been to Branson, Silver Dollar City, and then all the things that's up there, even like the Sight and Sound and all that stuff. I love going there. I feel like that's one of my favorite places to go anyway. So
Do you prefer Branson over the Smokies?
I think so. Yes.
I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yep.
We're gonna have to talk about this.
We'll
This
discuss
is a
this.
war.
It is. The debate. I've been waiting to be a debate. I love debates. That's my husband.
But yes, so that's one of my goals this summer is to kind of just go to Branson, because the Silver Dollar City has a lot of rides, and it's got a lot of rides for like even the kids. So that's one of my things that I'm like, that'd be a really good place to go.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ashley, that ends up our
That's all of
summer
my
goals,
summer goals
and
for
that's
this
all
summer.
mine. Y'all just stay tuned for part 2.
Part 2, because we have finished our summer goals, but we have more to this, but we're running out of time.
Yes.
So that's going to end today's episode.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching again, and
Thank you for listening.
yes, thank you for listening. For all those who are listening,
Subscribe and like and comment.
and comment what your goals are for this summer.
We'd love to hear your goals.
And,
See if we can add it to our list.
Yeah.
The impossible list.
So y'all just follow along with us. So.
All right. Thank you so much.